I keep telling everybody, the key to winning in the future is gamify everything.
So honestly, the name, I wish I had a lot of other things I'm very intentional about.
Yes.
I'm a student. I'm someone who reads a ton of books, and
I love it.
But I can't big myself up and say I like had some mastermind thing for the name. It was just hip hop. And at the end of these things, I was playing R&B music, and I was like, man, like we got to slow this energy down, because this is the era of like ASAP Ferg, Gucci down to the socks, and it was like people were leaving the event sweaty, no up. Fights, but like somebody busted lips because we were turning up. This is like, and I would take my shirt off at every event and just be in the crowd. Like, it was crazy. And I was like, let's calm this down a little bit. And I was like, all right, something might have to give.
I'm gonna say, are you like, because this is when you're in your own little bubble where you're like, am I gonna have to switch?
Yeah, exactly.
To that? Is that the money maker? Yes.
I was like, this is what's not necessarily defining me.
Yes.
But I was stuffing $5,000 into a backpack after every show. You know what I mean? After every of the hip hop ones, and I didn't. And this wasn't even like my main thing. I was between this. I was like kind of in and out of. I was transitioning from working at Capitol Records. And I was a content creator.
Speak on that a little bit. Like, how was then compared to now?
Well, first, YouTube had come out, and YouTube took a while to become the YouTube that we all know it is today, right? Yeah. So I was doing stuff like putting long form content on YouTube, but like it was like YouTube said, okay, now videos can be up to an hour, and I was like, oh shit, they could be up to an hour. I'm gonna put an hour long thing up there, or I'm gonna put like a 30-minute documentary up there, or I'm gonna put whatever up there. And just because you could do it, but like people were still watching YouTube for like 2-minute videos, and
their attention span was going down as they were expanding, and it left everybody confused.
Exactly.
Didn't know what to do.
So at this point, and then linear TV was shifting. So it was like, my dream when I graduated Howard was, like I said, to be on 106 in Park.
You're friendly.
Oh,
and most promoters, it got to have a dryness, a seriousness, because as much as you're paying me to have fun, nigga, this money you're paying me is my motherfucking business. So so I'm asking you, like, what do you see yourself as? Like what's your superpower within the promo sphere? And how did you... I mean, dog, there's millions of promoters in the country throwing stuff. Yeah. How are you able to scale? Because to me, that is your superpower. I don't know what it is. That's what I'm asking curiously. While everybody else was flyer to flyer, you were the guy gathering data when it wasn't cool to gather data. I'm asking you that because you think differently, right? So like, here's what I want everybody at home to know. When you listen to these interviews, sometimes you're listening for the sexiness of it all, but like the money, he made millions of dollars. Like, if you're listening for that, you're never gonna be successful. You have to listen to the details. Yeah. So when I'm listening to you talk, the one thing I'm noticing is that you have completely dived in first. Like, it's almost like you've immersed yourself in this world, and because you're so immersed in it, you're smart enough to figure out the right routes for every way. I was asking about your parents, right? For like, it takes balls somebody to get on a plane to go to China to talk to somebody and come back with nothing. Like, there had to be something that was told to you. That's why I was really asking. Like,
So I'll give you the answer to that. Sure. All that stuff. So I would drive my 1990 Plymouth Acclaim to wherever he was at, and I would be in the clubs at like 15, 16 years old. And when artists would be on promo runs, like when Mike Jones would be on a promo run, when Joel Santana would be on a promo run, they would stop in Columbus, and I would be loading up the crates, and I would stay in the club. So I would stay in the club until like, because if I'm getting to the club to set up at like 8 o'clock,
you can't leave and come back.
Yeah, you can't leave. Exactly, right? So when I stayed in, this was like, I was living like a movie, man. Like, in high school, and this is before, like, I had a little brick Nokia, and I would be telling my friends, like, yo, bro, like, I was in a club with Mike Jones last night. I was in a club with Jewels, man, like, and they would be like, you a damn lie. Like, this is,
they don't believe
you. People watching think that success is not for them. And it probably isn't because of how they think, right? It's very important. So like, it was something you said that I just appreciate so much because it sounds like me. And to me, when people talk like this, these are the people that win. You said, I was doing all this stuff for Nikki, and you said, she paid me back with access.
Yep.
You didn't say she paid me. You didn't say that. You said she paid me back with access. People don't value access. That's why we see all these people kind of turning against their boss and everything, because they're so, but it's like the access is for you to make a decision. Yeah. That's what access is for. It's for you to come in here and say, you know what, guys, this is not for me. Or come in here and say, I like this. I want to do more. And there's so many people who want to get paid for their time, paid. And it's like, you're going to be for sale and for sale for your whole life. You have to find a way to get access, because the people you have access to determines how far you go in life.
Yeah.